Nintendo!
That's good. Of course I'm still streaming today. Oh, that's so loud. Every time I mention these... I don't know if it's the headphones. I think it's just the sound card on this computer is weird. But yeah, of course I'm still streaming. I mean, I had a nice rest, so... Feeling better now. Weird dreams, too. It was like I was dreaming I had time traveled to the Titanic, but not really, because it doubled as a train, and there were a bunch of other time travelers on the Titanic. And we all felt the iceberg hit, because we knew it was gonna, and all the time travels, you could hear all of us mutter, "There it is." And all the non-time travelers kind of looked at us like, what? Like, oh, nothing. I don't think the recording caught me mentioning that I slept a lot before the stream started, and now I'm talking about weird dreams. That's right, the train tanic. It was the train tanic. I'm still feeling some residual terror from the Fawful Express. Just double checking my items here. How many deluxes do I have? Oh, that's a lot. 20 Ultra Nuts. I'm gonna buy one more, so it's 15. There we go. Anytime you work, you don't have enough energy to stream later. Well, I work opening shifts, so I start at 5 a.m. So I think that's enough of a buffer between me working and me streaming that I'll have energy for it. If I were late, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I'd be just too burned out and having to talk. I had a customer come in earlier. And like they were nice, but the kind of overbearing where, you know, I asked, would you like anything else with your order? And they're like, a good joke. Like, please, I'm so tired and overworked and underpaid. Don't make me come up with a joke on the spot. I deflected by saying usually I delve in bad puns, which I don't think you can just spit one out. They have to form organically. And he said, yeah, great puns don't simply come into being. They need to be grown first. Or, no, it was clever the way he said it, but not clever the way I said it. What do you mean waking up before noon? Some of us have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. My dream reminds you of the short story Let's Go to Golgotha. Whoa. I don't know why I couldn't say that. What is that story about? Now, the miracle cure! I don't really know how this logically is supposed to break down the barriers, or why we can't simply swim past them. I suppose we did just spend thousands of coins on our new overalls. I guess I wouldn't want to get them wet either. We gotta jump over them, right? I mean, Luigi at least can jump over them. Oh, hey, Joe. Not bad, huh? Let's go! Yeah, forget Bowser, though. How's it going? You missed my, well, it was a very brief touch on the weird dream I had before stream. There was also an element of Higurashi to it, where I was supposed to cut up a knife and cleave people, but I didn't want to. And I was walking down a path, and like a forested path, and I kept turning around to look behind me because I knew Reina Ryugu was gonna follow me, like with supersonic speed, and would get me with a jump scare right before she kills my character. I know it's a very, very weird dream. Spooky. Oh, I can't reach! Useless Mario Bros. Yeah, why swim when you can simply solve all your problems with a laser? Oh, palette swaps already. Metal Muffle Mole. Oh. Well, enough about my weird dreams. How's everybody else doing today? Come on. There we go. Rena would have just taken me home. That's right. I don't know if I've mentioned on stream, I've cosplayed Rena before. Specifically her big white dress with the purple bow on the back, the beret. School uniform boring. Purple dress is where it's at. Dark Souls 2 Belong. Are you still working on your playthrough of that? How's it going? Granted, I've never played a Dark Souls, so if you mention a specific area in the game, I won't know what you're talking about. All I know is that Dark Souls bleak. Come on. Please, you're killing me. Get up there. The other day, you had a dream where they were taking auditions for a new Saw movie in your area, and your mom was encouraging you to try out for it. Sorry, a little hoarse there. Well, did you try out for it, Dream Joe? I didn't miss it. Like, is there like a blue shell or something I can use to get that attack piece? I just want to double check before I... Oh, okay, no, I see a path from the top area on the right. Oh, you're working on the second game now. You were playing the first on Friday. I see. Okay, get this loot here. How's the second one going? Oh, you woke up before you could. That's disappointing. Is this... Oh, is this between the... I see. Boy, don't make me try and parse simple baby hedge mazes. Well, I'm still partially disoriented from sleeping so long. This morning you had one of those dreams where you thought you woke up, but you were really still in bed. I get those a lot, like dreams within dreams. Even more disorienting is that I have those dreams, and oops, I try to tell people about the dream I've had, but I'm still dreaming at the time. And then I wind up not telling anybody at all because, you know, oh, I'm actually still asleep. If that makes sense. Hang on, I'm reading the chat real quick. The dream version of your mom apparently wanted to see you get brutally murdered in a movie. I mean, maybe you'd get to survive. I've never seen a Saw movie. And people gotta live through it, right? I mean, it'd be predictable if all the characters got killed off without question. Dark Souls 2 is your favorite, but it takes a while to get a weapon you finally want to use. But it's gonna cost an organ or two to upgrade it into being useful. Literally an organ? I mean, I've never played Dark Souls, so... Well, I played the demo of the Switch port of 1 briefly. What's your favorite weapon to use? Oh, I want to read chat, but I have to hit these moles. People survive Saw? Wait, really? In the Saw movies, the rule is either a character dies horribly or becomes a villain. Oh. So when they say you either die a hero or live long enough to see you become a villain, it's Saw they're talking about. Mario! Get it together. Explaining a dream to someone in a dream. Dream-splaining. That is exactly it. Whoosh. All you know about Dark Souls is that you die a lot. That is also what I've heard. And that you can dodge roll. Apparently an important component of any Souls-like is you have to be able to dodge roll. What? I don't think I'd be able to watch a Saw movie, because I'm a big baby. I don't like seeing people get hurt or killed in movies, especially in a grisly fashion. Although, I finished it. On Thursday, I started playing Zero Time Dilemma. I'm just poking around down here first, which is... Oh, this is where I came from. I wanted to go on the other side. Zero Time Dilemma, which is the third game in the Zero Escape series. I know at least a couple of you are familiar with it, starting with 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And I'm a fan of the first two, 999 and then Virtue's Last Reward, but I never got around to giving the third one, Zero Time Dilemma, a proper go. I got it when it came out, and then I got sidetracked really early. So I finally got around to it on Thursday, and I finished it. I got all the Chivos, I got 100%. I got all the endings. I think what put me off initially is that it's a lot of cutscene. A lot of cutscene. Like, make yourself a cup of tea and get like a snack or something because you're going to be sitting there listening to people talk for a while. At the end of the game especially, I was just... I mean, the story's engaging, but I was sitting there not pressing anything because cutscene's going, please let me solve puzzle. I want to solve puzzle. Please give me puzzle room. One of the strangest dreams is you getting out of bed to put your iPod on a different table, then crawling back into bed. When you woke up, your iPod is where it was normally is. Maybe your dream self was trying to tell you something, like, no, you need to put your iPod here or something terrible will happen. Like you'll knock it on the floor. Back when Dark Souls was the latest game, you ran 3 different weapons and 3 different shields on the slots of the other weapons on backup to deal with different scenarios. That's good to be thorough, right? Because I would imagine not every enemy needs, or like it's not beneficial to fight every enemy with the same weapon, the same strategy. You know what I'm saying, right? You never finished Zero Time Dilemma. Did I enjoy it? Well, I think Virtue's Last Reward is the strongest one in the series. I think the fact that there's so many cutscenes really hampers it in some respects. Because again, I was getting really impatient. Well, not impatient, but it's like, I want to solve a puzzle. Please, let me solve a puzzle. Because for those who haven't encountered the Zero Escape series before, you're essentially solving escape rooms throughout a twisty-turny, mind-bendy story. And I like doing all the escape rooms and solving all the puzzles, and Zero Time Dilemma really needed more of it. They weren't hard puzzles either. I mean, I guess that's relative. But the only time I got stuck in Zero Time Dilemma was some unintuitive flowchart shenanigans, which I figured out eventually. Oh, I killed his body. It can't be as long as Ace Attorney. It didn't... Like, Ace Attorney, I don't know, doesn't feel as long because even though it's a lot of talking, you're having more of a direct impact on the progression of that dialogue. I mean, you're pressing buttons to advance the text, and you're still having to input things relatively frequently in Ace Attorney because, you know, you have to press witnesses and present evidence. But, like, on Sunday, when I sat down to play Zero Time Dilemma, I played it for a few hours, like somewhere between 2 and 3, and I didn't get to do any puzzle solving. I had to make some inputs here and there, but, like, no puzzle rooms. And then when I beat it yesterday, I didn't get to solve any puzzle rooms either, or just, I guess I done them all. I got to the point where during cutscenes I was doing squats just because I don't like sitting for a long time. Do I want to? You know, what the heck? Ugh. You told me before how you preferred the first 2, because at least it lets you feel like you had some kind of interaction by pressing the button to continue the dialogue. Yes. I think also Zero Time Dilemma would do better if the budget was better, and I know, I mean, it was kind of, the director was concerned it wouldn't get made at all for quite a while. So I can see why maybe the production values were suffering. Like, the animations were really stiff. I mean, I know, you know, 3DS game, I finished it on Steam, but I was kind of hoping they would polish it for the Steam port, but still stiff animations, still kind of bland lighting. The facial animations aren't very good. I think if it had a bit more polish. Ow! I guess I shouldn't hit a robot. It's right in front of me, huh? Oh, Dark Souls is PvP. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that's a thing that players, like... Can other players just, like, raid your... What is it called? Like, you know, your realm, but not phrase like that whenever they wanted? Invade my world. Okay, that's what it was. You also felt the zero time to limit character designs. Felt like they were overcorrecting the criticism that Virtue's Last Reward character designs are too wacky. Yeah, like, their outfits definitely felt more like something real people would wear, but it comes at the cost of the characters, oops, dang it, I had it right the first time, not really feeling visually distinct from one another when they're standing next to one another. One character in particular, I really did not like her outfit. I'm trying not to say names here, because I know there are some people here that are actually just experiencing 999 for the first time, so I don't want to give away anything else in the series. But oh, Shadow, here it is. Like, it's not a flattering outfit. It doesn't look good. Am I over? No, I'm not. Too far. No. Hello, Rai fam. Welcome. Ace Attorney can have up to 600,000 words, which is way more than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I never really... Like, it doesn't feel like it's 600,000 words, I suppose. They're usually very engaging. From your personal experience, Danganronpa games are longer than Ace Attorney games. And there's definitely more to do in Danganronpa. There's more, like, even just walking from point A to point B takes longer in Danganronpa. I feel like I'm missing something. And plus the class trials are a lot more involved than the trials you'd get in an Ace Attorney game, since there's an action element to it. I'm sorry if I'm missing anything here. Ooh, POW gloves. I will take those. Oh, and some beans. I will get some beans here. Engaging is not a word you'd use to describe Fellowship of the Rings. Uh-oh. I mean, just more power makes more sense. Is there anything I should give Luigi here? I don't know if there's anything here. Nah, I want more power, so we'll just keep things as is. Lord of the Rings, the books had a lot of singing. You mean good old Tom Bombadil? And in some ways I'm not surprised they cut that out of the movies. Because I could see that grating on some audiences. Hang on. How do I get here? Am I missing something? It's like my brain is still fuzzy from having woken up. And like I just can't parse this map. There is nothing more engaging than the Von Karma case. I mean, especially because you want to see Von Karma get destroyed. You gotta see it through to destroy this terrible, terrible man. Where? I can see that on the map, but how do I get to it? Oh, whatever. I don't want to fuss about it too much. I want to press onwards while my brain is still working. You recently learned about Kinopio-kun. You mean the, like the green toad mascot that Nintendo has? I guess I didn't need to use that balloon ability, whatever. I'm gonna fight some moles. Get Mario a level. Come on, come on. There we go. Speaking of Kinopio-kun, have you heard they made a rendition of Jump Up Superstar, but with Kinopio-kun singing it, which is exactly what you think it would sound like. If you haven't heard it, you should look it up because it's pretty funny. For me, you prefer the Forgotten Turnabout over Turnabout Goodbyes, which I can never remember the names of all the cases. It's like, I love Bugs Bunny, but I can't often put the name of a cartoon to what actually happens within it. Okay, I don't want to... Oh, I don't want to hit it when it's red. I get it. I get it. I never played Investigations 2 either. I guess there's the fan translation that I could just get around to playing. But an official release would be nice, yeah. Maybe someday, but probably not. I want to read the chat. Go away, Fawfulbot. No. Back in 2004 here in Florida, you were hit by Hurricane Charlie and you lost your power for about a week. Your brother was trying to find ways to pass the time without electricity, so he decided to read Lord of the Rings since you had the paperback trilogy lying around. He got one chapter in and gave up. He preferred doing literally nothing to trying to read Lord of the Rings. Oh no. I mean, I get it. I've read Lord of the Rings, but I'm not a high fantasy person. I find dragons and wizards and snooty elves don't do it for me. I can make exceptions, but I get just general trappings of the genre I am not a fan of. Wait, Kinopio-kun is an ace attorney? Is this actual artwork that exists? I would like to see Kinopio-kun as an attorney. An ace attorney, specifically. I could just let the reels go and try and time it, instead of just getting impatient. But no! It's not gonna have Luigi eat a mushroom. There we go. Nothing stands out to you as much as the final turnabout of the trilogy. Dahlia is just quite something. Yeah, the whole third game, I think, is good stuff. I know the second one is divisive, but it has its moments. Although the second game also has the circus case. Turnabout Big Top, I think. Oh wait, I can go in here, hang on. So, maybe that invalidates it. There's like a boss or something up here, is there? Let me see the map. There's this whole unexplored area. Oh, I see there's the pipe. You can't be the name of Bugs Bunny shorts based on the content, but you could probably do it the other way around. The only Looney Tunes cartoon names you can recall off the top of your head are Duck Amuck and The Rabbit of Seville. I mean, yeah, I know those ones too. Which are great ones, incidentally. But yeah, like a lot of them were just like puns, like hair-raising hair or something like that, and they're not really indicative of the content of the cartoon. Fire extinguishing water, not for drinking. If you happen to drink some, have someone hammer your back so you spit it out. Gross. Well, that sign won't stop me because I can't read. You will tweet Kinopio Ace Attorney at me. Thank you, I appreciate that. I would like to see that. Yeah, the final case of the second one is fun. But again, the second one has Turnabout Big Top, I think is what it's called, which is probably the weakest case by far. Well, you know what? I like Mo, the clown. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm ready for this. I mean, I'll be fine, but everybody hates Mo. I kind of like Mo, though. Nothing but trash. Ma. You are famous, red and green. This castle now belongs to Fawful. You go no farther than how far you are. What are you? Do you have a KO wish? You amuse me. I have fought Bowser. You are much smaller. Well, bring it on then. Come on, give it your best shot. You speak rudely, and I permit it just this once. Soon Dark Star awakes, and soon means later. Try to interfere with it, and taste my wrath. Uh-oh. How cute. It's like a little black mage made of garbage. He is of trash, and you trash. I call you trash. Go be trashy in this trash hole with this trash robot forever. Go! Super ultra great mega trashy monster junker bot. You get what you pay for, huh? What? Nothing? Move! Move! Stupid junk! Oh, cute. No one press dance! You are broken! Oh, well, good. Now you work. Trash these trash men. No, I wanted to have like a rhythm action dance off with the trash can. That's the trash can from Earthworm Jim. You will laugh hard every time you see the short where Yosemite Sam keeps getting shot in the face by cannons in a pirate ship. You didn't wipe with the trash robot reminds you of Dustman from Mega Man 4. Not in looks, but just the concept, yeah. Let's... I guess... Do I want to try Magic Window? It's really expensive, though. Let's give it a go. See what happens. Am I awake enough for this? Let's find out. Yes, good kill. Aw, dang it. Well, that's still pretty good. Hang on. Some people are really trying to push for the PS1 stretch goal in the Friday night Kickstarter. What was the, like, it was like $1 million or something, like, this is never gonna happen, haha, goal. But I mean, as we've seen with the Homestuck Kickstarter, obviously that doesn't mean anything.
Fawful denies you customer warranty, like how Fawful denies the ice cream before cramming into the Speedo that shames his curves with fury.
Is that what you're looking for? 3 million. Wow. Not as egregious the typo of 300 million, but still a lot. Yes, good kill. Yeah, this one just goes on forever until you screw up. I can see how it would be exploitable. Oh no! Trash babies, oh. Poor Luigi. Woo! Please stop. Also, like, clean your thwomps. That thing is filthy. Excellent impression. What impression? I mean, you know, that's how I think I've been voicing Fawful like that the whole time. Oh man, this is gonna throw me off now. Different targets. Gotta make sure I time this right. Ah, peas. Oh! Oh no! I guess it went and attacked. I wasn't really expecting... Oh. Oops. Oh well. Can you imagine jokingly asking for $300 million and actually getting it? What if you gave me $300 million? Just joking. Unless... I don't know what I would even do with that much money. Like, I can't fathom having that much money. Probably get a nice house. Probably do nice things for my friends. But I did so well with that first magic window. Oh no! First magic window and then nothing. Oh no. Oh no, don't put Luigi in the trash. Aww. And then I press B. Oh, I see. They skid to a stop. What? Underwear. Paper. Ah! Come on, Mario. Please, you're embarrassing me. What the... Mario, please, get up! Let's fix this. Should have bought some more Max mushrooms. Oh well. I think Luigi's in the one closest to the screen, but it's kind of hard to tell. Nope. Ow! I hate top screen attacks. Whoa. Woo! Aw, man. I still have to jump that. Jeez. Please give me Luigi back. No. Oh! I was expecting it to be further back, but it wasn't. Let's play it safe. Loan, stock market investment, and cement money for generations. Boy, I like looked over at the side, and I thought that said cemetery money. No. There we go. Oh, Luigi smells like garbage. Luigi's his now. Luigi returns where he belongs. There we go. I did it. You're not gonna have kids so you'd help your friends a bunch? Yeah, me too. That kind of money is hard to fathom. You'd probably help out your friends and family, buy a house for yourself. I'd at least make sure I could live somewhere safe and comfortable. Let's use some... I don't know what closest thing is to being dead. Let's use this on Luigi. You could change so many lives with 300 million. Yeah. That's what I think too. It's just... At the same time, I worry about, like, no! That kind of, not exactly decision fatigue, but just thinking, like, so many people need it. How would I effectively distribute it without feeling like I'm leaving anybody out, you know? After getting a job, you're just going to start studying the stock market and making investments. I think they tried to teach us how stocks work in, like, 7th grade. But I don't really remember much about it. I have a vague idea of how it works. Something dividends. There we go. Redemption. Oh. Oh. I keep forgetting things come out of the trash can. What are these fish called? They were in Mario World. I can't think of it. Now maybe I should stop using Magic Window because it makes me attack all of them and I just want to get rid of the big trash man. Nah. What is Papyrus's line about the trash?
Feel free to visit at any time.
That's not quite the Papyrus voice. It's lacking the viv and vim and vigor that is usually indicative of the Papyrus voice. Okay, let's try using Spin Pipe on this fella. They're also in Mario Land 2, which I haven't played. I gotta play Mario Land 2. No, don't attack the... Oh, they must be attacking the trash bins because the boss is dead. I see. Nice. You'd find a way to use that wealth to accumulate more wealth. and then become Batman. You'd like to be a wealthy vigilante dispensing justice as you see fit. And if you're wealthy too, then you can't really be punished for dispensing justice as you see fit. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. With all the billionaires in the world, how has none of them become Batman? Maybe I feel like just acquiring that much money can only really be done by somebody who's kind of immoral as is. I mean, that's just so much. It's $1 billion is an unfathomable amount of money. Whoa. Oh. Okay.
Bowser! His safe got tossed into this junk depository. Huh? You think we ought to return to Bowser's body? Right. He might stand a better chance at storming the castle. Let's go!
Yeah, who's this Koopa? Looks asphyxiated. I knew it was gonna happen, but I wanted to see anyway. Well, here's this, but I kind of want to poke around the castle a little more. Because, I mean, there's attack pieces here. And then I'll go to the pipe. Actually, you know what I should do is go in there... Oh, no, wait, no. I don't need to hit the switch to unlock it, because I've already come from the other side. We're good. Regarding money... Oops. You think about what the main character from Office Space said he'd do if he was rich often. Nothing. I would relax. I would sit on my ass all day. I would do nothing. I can't imagine doing nothing. Like, even having, you know, so much disposable income that it wouldn't matter what I did. Like, I would go stir crazy if I was doing nothing, you know? I need something to occupy my brain with. I guess I would stream more often. That's something I could do. I feel like people in general would probably do more if they had more disposable income. Just when they're not worrying about making ends meet and exhausting themselves, working all the time, you know? More energy towards being creative. You know, like a Renaissance man. You know, so much progress made in the Renaissance because, you know, people had people to do all this stuff for them. You would love to host an EVO level tournament if you had that much money. You could curate the game list too. And what kind of games would you put in your tournament if you were to host one? I gotta know. Oh nice, they can hit each other. That's convenient. You know, both your parents need to work or at least have something going on in their lives. Otherwise, they'd be crawling up the walls. See, I get that. I don't think I could just sit around and do nothing. Which reminds me, I have next week of work off. I took some vacation time, which I hemmed and hawed about for a long time because I felt guilty using vacation time when I'm not, like, going anywhere or doing anything specific with it. But I thought, okay, well, I'm just tired and burned out from work. I'm going to take some time to myself. And yeah, so I have next week off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might actually stream an extra day on Wednesday. But I'm not sure what as of yet. Part of my brain was thinking, I want to do something more action-oriented. I know Ryfam in particular said something with more voice acting. And then I thought, well, what about Banjo-Kazooie? I mean, that still has dialogue in it. But I'd get to do some platforming. You'd put in as many as you could, from classics like Skullgirls to mainline Melee and Ultimate to non-fighters like Catherine. Oh, that would be interesting. To have a competitive scene for stuff like Catherine. I would have to actually play it and then learn how to get good, huh? Okay, so I guess what I can actually do here is still fairly limited because of those Fawful statues, but I had to poke around and make sure. Having 100%ed it again fairly recently, Banjo-Kazooie still holds up really well. I'm glad. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, the gameplay's solid. It's not, you know, floaty or unbalanced. I don't recall anything being particularly cheap in it. You know, that makes you go, how was I supposed to do that without trial and error or whatever, you know? So would that sound appealing to people? Don't dig. There we go. Mute the voice acting and do the myself. Oh, I've already embarrassed myself. If I ever get full body, you're down to push me down some blocks. Is that how the multiplayer works? It is not... I thought it was cooperative. No, I guess there's cooperative and competitive, right? Just shove each other off. Oh, his poor back. Same hat, Bows. Same hat.
Hey, can you hear me? I need your advice.
Ouch. Man, my back hurts.
It's me getting up in the morning.
Back? You hurt your back?
I can't move at all. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Do something now. I mean, do something. Please.
Oh, for crying out loud. You're such a pain.
Have some sympathy, Chippy. Jeez. The man is ailing. There is co-op and versus. Versus has evolved from speedrunning the stages to killing the other player as fast as possible. And you've seen some nasty plays. Oh, delightful. I mean, I like Mario Party. I am definitely down with multiplayer where you just completely eviscerate your opponent. You rip out their dignity and stomp on it. Oh!
Well, fancy meeting you here, Masters Mario and Luigi. Whatever brings you two to a place like this, It's quite odd. For some reason, this place soothes my soul. I feel rather at home, like it's my very own room. What's this you say? Bowser hurt his back. And you intend to heal it in this place? Now that you mention it, the floor here did just darken and become rather hard. No doubt Bowser's back injury is the cause. Ah, indeed. Quite right. This strange protrusion appeared only moments ago, as a matter of fact. Shall we attempt to stimulate this spot? Tally-ho!
Whoa. Toadsworth. Don't just jam your cane in his tissue.
Rather too small an instrument to effect change, I'm afraid. Perhaps I'd best simply leave you masters to it, I shall observe from a safe distance. I hereby cede leadership to Masters Mario and Luigi. Stimulate that protrusion with your utmost vim and vigor.
Luigi! No, Luigi is good back here. Alright. This feels weird every time we do this.
Ho ho! I dare say it's working! Yes, slowly working.
Toadsworth, by boogity, I was looking for you.
Ah, Master Toadbert. Rather a serendipitous time to arrive. Masters Mario and Luigi are drilling below as we speak. Yes, it's a standard slow back stimulation operation.
Really? Well, that sounds fascinating, by boogity. You mind if I watch as it slowly works its magic?
Be my guest. In my experience, it takes a long time to slowly stimulate the back. Why not rest one's fingers and eyes and enjoy some tea,
Why do you just have that serverware with you? I guess they keep it in their hats.
Ah, Toadsworth, your tea never fails to calm me down. Tea time is so restful.
Quite right. Tea time is for taking a break from all cares. I shall set my alarm to alert us when Bowser's back heals. Until then, drink some hot tea, do some proper stretching, and let your cares melt off. One mustn't ever rush. It's vital to reflect occasionally on whether one is overdoing whatever it is one is doing.
Yes, take it slow.
Indeed, slow.
Why not put the DS system down and take a short tea break? Once Bowser's back is better, Toadsworth's alarm will ring. Are we really doing this? Yes, we're really doing this. The first time I played this game, I actually did go make a cup of chamomile tea. You've seen a man hold the other player hostage until their platform is about to fall off. Brutal. I like it. You will eat up any collectathon. People seem to hate ukulele, but you thought it was excellent. I've never played ukulele. My brother backed it. His name is in the credits, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I've heard ukulele, I think, is unbalanced with regards to its abilities. Especially with the flight you get, I think. Oh. So are we just, like, chilling, submerged in Bowser's tissue? Like, that can't be comfortable. I mean, just drilling into his tissue initially would be kind of gross. But now we're just sitting here, face to flesh. He told me he's a Teaboo. Much like how Broke Monsieur is a weeaboo. How fresh is that tea? I mean, Toadsworth is probably keeping it warm under his cap. You're drinking tea. Bowser is dying and you're drinking tea. Oh no, if only we had a speed up button. I think there is one. Sadly, this legitimate DS does not have a speed up button. I think in game there's actually a way to make this speed up, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe we should just enjoy this anyway. You'll just look up every single person listed in the credits and find them in real life until you find Joe and also my brother. All 100 million backers or so. Maybe that's the plot of a book. Somebody needs to find someone else that backed the same project as them. Uh-oh. Ugh. Gross.
Oh, my back! It's loosening up!
Mario and Luigi all covered in spinal fluid.
Oh, yeah, baby! Limber as ever.
It's like he's doing radio exercises. Agio Taiso.
Don't get too excited or you'll throw it out of whack again.
I'll stretch if I wanna. Besides, I feel even better than I normally do. Check this out. I'm super flexible. I can do this now.
Oh, eat your heart out, Sonic.
Mr. Mario, Mr. Luigi, I suspect that Bowser has learned the spike ball move. The what? Yes, by boogity. By stimulating the spot, we've made his muscle loose and incredibly limber. So now he can curl up into a spike ball? Correct. You simply switch to the action icon with R and activate it with X.
He's having such a good time up there. Look at him go.
Bowser goes spin.
Hey, up there! How's that spike ball working out for you?
So awesome! I just change action icons with R and then activate it with X. It's great! I can roll over spikes and stuff with the D-pad and it doesn't hurt. And the spikes stick in soft dirt walls so I can climb them. Awesome! I'm so awesome!
Wow!
So, Chippy, where am I?
Peach's castle.
Peach's castle? Whoa! How'd I end up here?
Listen, Peach is being held somewhere in the castle. The Dark Star is awakening. You need to find Princess Peach as fast as you can.
You don't need to tell me that. I owe that Fawful big time. I'll get Peach back. So how do I get inside? This junk heap reeks. Better use my new move to get out.
How does Bowser extend his shell into a sphere? I mean, he's just that flexible. Like look at that. Wow. So obviously I just need to have a couple plumbers. I'm not pressing anything, by the way. It's just rolling on its own. Strategically drill into a spot in my back and fix all of my back problems. Not yet. I think I've almost got all the blitties. I need to take them back to this weeaboo here. Yes, I am collecting the blitties. This game is really all about making Bowser a final boss. Heck yeah. Bowser Samus now. Why can't Metroid crawl? You definitely would have done the Bug Fables Kickstarter, but you never knew it existed. Me either.
Monsieur Turtlebeats, these horns, they make me weep with adoration. From this moment on, I will give you the Ultra Scratch card when you buy things. This is guaranteed to give you easier eats, sweet.
Broke is horny on main, if you will. Haha. That's a nice, big, beefy increase. Let's take it. No, this is fine, I think. Did I really just call that a weeaboo? Yes, I did. I've been calling him that for a while. Based on the fact his accent is written inconsistently, I like to think it is entirely faked. You'd buy a game like that? Not so much a Princess Maker type of game, but a game about making the strongest final boss possible. It was basically a Princess Maker game, but evil Princess Maker game. Although in Princess Maker, I believe you can make said princess into, like, the Dark Lord if you wanted to. I'm only really familiar with Princess Maker 2. This is when Bowser learned how to do the move in Mario Galaxy. Yes. Headcanon accepted. Oh, I have to stay crouching. Okay. I see. There we go. I get it now. There's no, like, blitties here, right? No. Oh, yes! The icon wasn't lit up, so I wasn't sure. You think you can have her marry a dragon or something? Oops, that was not the right button. And become one. I think that's right. I think, like, in Princess Maker 2, I think, you can get your princess married to, like, the son of a dragon or something, who takes an awkward human form. Except the adult dragon is rendered as, like, a dirty old man. Could you stop, please? Oh, see, I missed Boogie's comment about Princess Maker, but it's about making a final boss. No! Oh, that's what happens if you leave the head alive. Oh, I see. Now I know. Stupid Fawful. Oh, it cycles and I need to punch it when it's blue, I guess. Oh, I can inhale this head. You like that each Bowser fight is showtime? Yeah, you gotta keep up that showmanship. I think you need a certain level of panache, of flair, to be a final boss. You know? A certain level of showmanship is expected. Like, what good is a final boss if they're not incredibly extra? You get me? Oh, another max mushroom. How nice. If only you could make games... I mean, the tools to do so are more accessible these days. I think I touched on it last stream, but... you know, back in my day, the thought of anybody getting paid to make games was kind of a risible one. But I mean, look, the tools are so easily accessible to people now. Ugh. Heck with these statues. No, no. No. Break them all. I don't care if I have to or not. Actually, first, I'm gonna go back to... well, I was gonna go back to Dimble Woods to turn in some of the blitties I have, but I think there's some more in here. Let me fight some more monsters, and then maybe I'll go back to Dimble Woods. There's gotta be some new unique encounters, right? Yeah, like this thing. Oh, I wanted to run it over with the spike ball. Do I need to punch it? I think. What the... Oh, the depth perception of this is really weird. Okay. Oh, I guess this guy just turns them off anyway, so... Yeah, give me the kitty. Give me the kitty! Bleh. Some bosses are only able to go into a rage mode and slightly change patterns, but a true final boss is able to have multiple phrases. Darn Skippy. These aren't, like, pointed on top, right? Okay. I don't trust like that. Whoosh. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. That worked. What the depth perception on that attack is, but it's throwing me off. There we go. Oh, gross, dude. Oh. Oh, no! Bowser got the plague. Okay. What the? Gesundheit. I don't like that. A lot of Mario games have weird depth perception issues, especially 3D World. Oh. Oh. The weird fell Yoshi. Ah, dang it. Press the right button, me. Ah. I shouldn't laugh at his suffering. But it's just the sneezes are kind of funny. Okay. Probably should try and get back to Bowser, though. Dang it. Before he sneezes himself to death. We've established that Bowser likes to sneeze, so it's fine. That's weird now when you phrase it like that. I mean, you're not wrong, but... Stupid flower minigame. Well, flower smelling minigame. Oh. Cure is cold with a spicy drumstick. Sometimes I'll eat hot food when my sinuses are really backed up. Oh, nice. My tolerance for hot food has definitely gotten better over the years, but it's still not great. Boy, I don't really have a lot of, like, food for Bowser. Wasabi is really good for clearing the sinuses. Yeah, wasabi's a good one. I like wasabi. I like... Usually when I make eggs, I'll put hot sauce on them. I have a bottle of Frank's Red Hot in the pantry. I can't do sriracha. I find sriracha is just too potent. please stop jumping. Cripes. There we go. I had to get it eventually. You like Tabasco? You're a fan of more Latin American spiciness and Cajun? Tabasco isn't bad. Like, again, on eggs, like, it's very watery, I think, in comparison to some other hot sauces, but sometimes you just need that, like, little hint of vinegar. I think you use Tabasco to make a Caesar, which is good. I haven't had a Caesar in a long time, but they're good. I've already talked about Caesars on stream, and I know I've horrified people with clamato juice, which, granted, is a weird thing for someone to just invent, I suppose. But you need kind of that brininess to make a Caesar. Yeah, Caesars have, well, clamato juice, not just clam juice, per se. Wasabi scrubs it clean. That's right, horseradish cleans them sinuses right up. You prefer Latin/Cajun spiciness? I even had a lot, relatively speaking. Oh no. What is this, Resident Evil?
Wafflecopters!
Really? I mean, I can't say for sure it's a reference to that old meme, but it sounds like it.
Oh hey, look what happened! Bowser's in Peach's castle. You were so full of yourself. Told you I'd make it here.
Waffle won't lie. Waffle is shocked at you getting here. But that shock turns to chortles as you stop here.
I did it again!
There are doors here that need keys, and Waffle has them. You will wander forever in my modified castle of Peach until you cry from lack of doors.
I'll break him down.
You have energy like a little angry battery with no friends. But even if you get past the doors, the castle of Peach... Oh, but I have secrecy. Waffle says no more. Are you catching my Wafflecopters?
Ugh. Boy, that's an old one. Tabasco you think is too vinegary for you? Yeah, I know that's why it's kind of a polarizing sauce. Your experience is mostly with Asian spices, don't have much experience with American. Does anybody have, like, favorites? Like hot sauce, spices they like to use to impart heats. Like style of hot food, that kind of thing. Is there anything useful back here? Doesn't really look like it. Can't even have a nice meal. You mislead a little bit? I can't believe I said that out loud. Do kids even know what the number 1337 is? Whoa. What the heck? Slow down. Well, this box is not leet. Boy, I hate saying that. I hate saying that. You like spicy food, but unfortunately your stomach doesn't that. Oh, yeah. Same. I can't do, like, really hot or really rich food, because my stomach will make known its displeasure. You prefer sriracha, but it has to be the rooster one, none of the knockoffs. You use just a little, and you use it in your pho. I haven't had pho in a long time either. Kitty! Give me the kitty, give me the kitty! Your favorite hot sauces are all the green hot sauces. Some flavor other than spice you feel like. Yeah, I like a little heat to keep things interesting, but I don't like so much that it burns your tongue and then makes it difficult to detect other flavors, you know? I feel like heat really needs to be balanced with something. Like, say, a creamier component. Like, I made some quesadillas the other week. And, like, not a lot of heat, but there's some heat to them. And I served them, well, initially I served them with sour cream, but then I ran out of sour cream. So I actually served them with some, like, 6% milk fat yogurt, which also worked really well in lieu of sour cream. Because you need, aw, geez, like a hint of that acidic, creamy tang to balance out the spice. Oh, this is gonna be unfortunate. Can't do anything about it. Ah, jeez. There's a fine line between adding heat to food, or heat adding a pleasant kick to food and then just being painful. Yeah. The balance is really important. You made a really good sambal away. I've never heard that said out loud. Sugar, garlic, etc. needs to be in hot sauce. Yeah, you need some depth, and I think that's why, again, Tabasco is polarizing. That it's like just vinegary, pure heat without depth to it. But like, especially for stuff like eggs, I think it works fine. You didn't have spicy food as a kid, so you're still learning what you like. But you tend to like heat more than your body does. Oh, and your mom doesn't like spicy at all. Ah, these guys. Ah, heck. I'm just gonna use this now. There we go. You didn't add any sugar to your sambal, but it still came out sweet. You're not sure how it's pronounced either, it just means ground chilies. What? Where does that originate again? I can't remember. I could take a guess, but I'm gonna be wrong, and I don't want to show off my ignorance. For you, Tabasco sauce is too sweet. Is there sugar in Tabasco? No, I don't remember. I know my mom liked Tabasco, but I haven't had it in a long time, so I can't remember. I should probably try some different hot sauces at some point too. Like I have Frank's Red Hot because what got me hooked on it was this pub that my dad and I would sometimes go to for breakfast or brunch on Saturday mornings before, you know, the plague. Please, please, oh, this is killing me. No, I deserve that. But they had just blow up at me already. They had Frank's Red Hot sauce in their little condiment caddy, so I wound up putting it on my eggs once and thought, oh, you know what, this is good. I like hot sauce on my eggs. Oh my goodness, that was embarrassing. Get juked. It's such a simple strategy to jump, but it just throws everything off. It's just that your tastes are weird and vinegar tastes oddly sweet to you. I know, judgment. Your go-to hot sauce is Cholula. I've had that recommended to me before by a coworker who mentioned she really likes hot food and hot sauce. So I asked her, you know, what's good? And she mentioned Cholula specifically, and I've seen it in the store. So I know that they carry Cholula, I just haven't gotten around to it. Hi, Joanna. You got some Cholula from the food bank and you love it? Oh, it's another vote for Cholula. Whoosh. You like the wooden cap on the bottles? Yeah, the little round wooden cap. Let's equip. Oh, I already have this. Oh yeah, just give me more power. Straight up more power. Ketchup or go home. Not even spicy ketchup, huh? Just ketchup. Ketchup has its place, though. Oh, I can't get here yet. Like, especially with, like, really rich meats. Not like steak, obviously, but, like, say, I'm thinking about like the sausage breakfast sandwiches we sell at work, which are generally too rich for me, but sausage goes with the meat well, because the meat is fairly like greasy and also kind of bland. And then the little hint of sweetness and acidity from ketchup really help balance out those flavors. Dang it, please. I don't think it, like, part of my brain thinks, no, don't be so twitchy. It'll shoot mushrooms at you, but I don't think this one does. Oh, it was too soon. Louisiana hot sauce is basically in every catfish place around here, but you've never had any. I hope you're doing well too, Joanna. Staying safe and staying healthy, I hope. Are you the type of person who puts ketchup on well-done steak? I mean, even if they were, you know, that's someone's prerogative. They get to enjoy food how they want. You put ketchup on white rice? Well, again, like, no judgment, right? There is jalapeno ketchup and that's good. That does sound good. I mean, I'm not really a ketchup person. Is there nothing in here? Oh, here we go. But, like, on the rare occasions I'll have a burg, which is, again, very rare. I will put ketchup on it. I also like mustard. I'm good with, like, most burger toppings except raw white onions. Ketchup is good with beef. I think that's why it's such a common ingredient in meatloaf. Again, that sort of sweetness and acidity to balance out the richness of the meat. You don't like steak? I'm not a big steak person either. Like, if it's offered to me and it's, I was gonna say well prepared, but please don't misconstrue that as meaning well done. No! Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. I need to eat a spicy drumstick. Your favorite ketchup burger toppings are just mustard and pickles. Keeping it simple, huh? Two things a lot of people dislike. People don't like mustard. I never thought about it. I know pickles can be divisive. I like mustard though. Dang it. Oh no, there was a mushroom! Oh, and I got so off. Oh, I'm gonna heal again. Jeez. You don't like raw onions on a burger, but fried onions on one, that's good. I don't think I've had fried onions on a burger before, but well, not in forever, because I have burg so rarely. That does sound good though. Does anyone here like raw white onions as a condiment? I know some people do. Oh my gosh, why can't... Ketchup on white rice isn't uncommon in Puerto Rico. Oh, I learned something new. You'll eat onions, or you'll eat almost anything, raw onions as a condiment, not alone. I think eating raw white onions by themselves is too much. What are you doing? Oh. Oh my gosh. Can I do something cool tonight? I mean, I beat the arena in one try in Kirby Superstar. That was cool. Right? And now I've just used up all of my cool points. Ah. I mean, that was cool, I guess. You don't like raw onions? Onion rings? Some onions can be really sweet, but you'd never eat them alone. What about red onions? I mean, not alone, but I'm fine with... Well, I haven't been to a Subway in a long time, and I'm not really a big fan of Subway, but I will get onions on my sub. Oh, come on. You don't know if you like white onions at all, because you don't really cook with them. I'll give you a cooking onion any day, though, like a sweet yellow onion kind of thing. I cook with white onions fairly often. And it kind of depends if I'll just buy what's on sale in the store. You know what's a really good topping is caramelized onions. Like, say, on, well, a burger, but I've also had them as a pizza topping that were really good. But caramelizing onions takes so long. And then you're left with so little, you know, like 3-pound bag of onions. And then it feels like you have like a cup of caramelized onions left. One of them big yellow boys. Plus, like, they take so long to make, and you have to chop so many onions, and I think because my eyes are just naturally really dry, like, onions really sting my eyeballs. I've thought to myself before I could never host a professional cooking show if I chopped my own onions, because I would slice them up and be like, okay, wait a minute, I need to go stand somewhere else and blot at my eyes with a paper towel until they stop burning. I suppose if I was a professional chef, though, I could just have a sous chef do all of that. Caramelizing onions are so good. You make the most incredible onion dip with them. Oh ho. How you make? What do you put in it? I gotta know. I don't think I've had anything with dip in a long time either, but I'm curious. Okay, so that's out. That was the refrigeration units, and I can't get past there because I need to be on the other side of it. Okay. Sharp knives make less tears. That is true, because the less you damage the cell walls, the less of the sort of acrid gas escapes that causes the pain and the burning. Please just punch it. Oh my goodness. There we go. I used to have a pair of lab goggles that I had from chemistry class in high school. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, okay. I don't remember how this guy attacks. Do you have a kitty, sir? Yeah. But they were the kind with like the rubber strap around them, or the fabric strap. Okay, I see. So they were good at blocking the fumes from my eyes. I've seen like onion goggles for sale, but they're always like the kind of glasses that you put on. Oh. See ya. And I feel like that wouldn't be as good as blocking the fumes. You need sort of that strap to affix it to your head. I want to go back to Dimblewood now and turn in my kitty cats. I should probably also eat a drumstick. Maybe I should go... I was thinking, does Bowser not have a shop at which he can buy more food items? And then like, oh yeah, there is. There's the Weeaboo, which I have just been conveniently blocking from my mind because I don't want to deal with Broke Monsieur. Oh, I see, I see. Onion goggles is not a pairing of words you would have expected. They're a thing. But I am dubious at how well they would work, just because they don't look like they would form a tight seal around your eyes. Oh. Really? I thought it would launch me over the wall. I guess not. I have been blocking him from my mind. Decent ventilation and cutting onions quickly is how you avoid the fumes. I mean, that too. But again, like, the sharpness of your knife really helps. Generally, sharper knives are better in cooking because it's safer that way. I need sharper knives. Ours are, not great. Pew. Oh. See ya. Alton Brown does not endorse onion goggles, so I doubt they work. I feel vindicated. I trust Alton Brown's opinions. Speaking of Alton Brown, have any of you seen Cutthroat Kitchen? I mention it because Alton Brown is the host of it. But it also feels semi-relevant because I've heard it described as the Mario Party of competitive cooking shows, which I think is a very accurate assessment. I can't do shows like Chopped. I feel like they manufacture too much drama between the contestants, and it just... I feel awkward hearing all the sob stories about why people need all the money and how their families are doing bad and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But Cutthroat Kitchen is a bunch of professional chefs all competing against one another and sabotaging one another. And whenever they're, you know, like, there's never any, like, people being genuinely mean and catty. Like, it's all very kind of in good fun, ribbing on one another, which for me is easier to digest. I don't like drama. Some people live for the drama, I know, but I am not one of them. Never thought of it that way, but yes, it's like Mario Party, right? Oh. Boop. You love Cutthroat Kitchen? I watched probably not a lot of it because I never watched TV. I don't know if it's like available to stream anywhere properly. Oh. But it's a really fun show. If you ever want to like put on something dumb in the background, I would recommend it. I'll see ya. I don't even get anything for it. Jeez. Your onion dip is actually Alton Brown's recipe. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, where am I relative to everything else? Okay. So there's nothing up here except that dark trasher. Now you want a contestant to say, "Oh, did I win?" Or maybe her old inflection from Melee. "Oh, did I win?" Not quite like that, but close. I love Peach, throw in the shade. Oh, see ya. Doesn't even want to bother. One of the Chopped contestants you really dislike got popular on Food Network and it annoys you so much. Who is? I mean, I probably wouldn't know who they are, but I'm curious. Spill the tea, as they say. When you first played Melee, you interpreted that line as her genuinely not knowing that she won. Maybe it was meant to be like that, because that was the era of Mario Sunshine, where Peach was definitely... she had her ditzy moments. Mama Peach? I'm your mama? Like, she's genuinely thinking about it and not sure. Like, wouldn't you know, Peach? She probably wasn't genuinely thinking about it, but just the read of it made it think like made it sound like she was. Seeing this game for the first time, Bowser definitely knows about timed hits. You love the evolution of this concept. I was thinking about this game in comparison to Mario RPG the other day, and how I think one of the biggest differences, though, is that Mario RPG will not hold your hand if you don't want it to. That it offers several tutorials, like how to use items, timed hits, how to switch party members, even all the mini games. But you can skip them all if you want to. Whereas this game does not give you that option. This game loves tutorials. And I feel like, in particular, Starlo gets the short end of the stick, because I feel like I would like her a little better if she wasn't relegated to dishing out all the deets on all the forced tutorials the game gives you. And, like, they're really... like, they're too thorough, and they repeat themselves a lot. His name is Madison Cohen. I have no idea who that is. But now I'll forever know that he gets on Dawn's nerves.
He knows about timed hits! He'll punch your lights out!
I feel like I should read that in the Smoker Toad voice now, but it wasn't the Smoker Toad at the time. Square knew about replay value. I wonder if the prevalence of tutorials... Oh, that's right, it makes them slow down. The prevalence of tutorials in this game is maybe they were trying to broaden the audience a little bit, so they wouldn't want younger gamers to feel left out. Except I don't think that would work, because I think the difficulty of the combat is enough that anyone who's really young would struggle with it. Like, if you were to just take every hit from an enemy, I don't think you'd get very far. Because you're meant to be dodging. I know Joanna here is a big fan of Mario RPG as well. She has very good taste. Pew. Oh, okay, not pew. Have a good one, Joe. Thank you for joining us. It is always appreciated. So much of Mario RPG, you wouldn't know things without a guide or a Nintendo Power subscription. That's how they get you. I mean, especially some of the items. The game does not tell you what they do. Like the safety ring and the safety badge. Like, it'll say it prevents mute sleep and poison attacks, but it protects from more than just that. The game doesn't tell you. Or like some obscure stuff like Great Guy's Casino, or what the Batub ring does. Like, I love Mario RPG and I played it a lot, but there's some stuff in that game that I've just never bothered to do because the time investment wouldn't be worth it. Like getting the star egg and the lamb's lore, for how much time and effort it takes to get them and for how little you get for getting them. I wonder if I can turn the blitties in now, actually. Which was the way out? Up there? So if I go, yeah, north and then to the right. I might do that real quick, plus restock at the Weeaboo shop. 100%ing Mario RPG would be tough, so yes, replay value. Skipping tutorials is great. Anybody watching me has good taste. Oh, thank you! You heard it here first, folks. If you're here right now, or on YouTube, I suppose, you have excellent taste, and you should be very proud of yourself. Hang on, I'm gonna do the thing that makes it speed up. Cause it was doing so well, and then it wasn't. There we go. You watch someone do a Mario RPG randomizer. I heard, like, I saw on my recommended feed on YouTube, I saw a Mario RPG randomizer playthrough. I didn't click on it, but now I know it exists now. So I'm a little curious as to how the randomizer works. Like, what exactly is randomized? Okay. Let's just... Oh, I should have stayed in the ball. Okay. Let me in. Okay. Dimblewood. I might be missing some. Mario RPG Armageddon is interesting. Somebody suggested that to me forever ago, but said it would be specifically a good rage game. Which is a valid suggestion, but not really my style, you know? Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Ah, what is this I see? Blitty, ma chérie. Thank you, merci. Come to me, Blitty.
Oh, that's so many kitties.
The store, it is lively now, huh? And so, here's the petit present.
Oh, cool. Man, there's all this stuff I could have gotten from turning in these block cats. And I didn't, because I didn't want to talk to this guy. Cool. This is so many cats. Is this all the cats? I'm not sure. Be nice if it was. Oh!
The last Blitty! Ah, it arrives! Success! Ah, oui, my petite brogie. You can take a walk at long last.
Roof.
What? Brogie is très fast, oui?
Roof.
Whoa, Huh?
You will walk me, oui? Let us do this, baby. That is what my cute broggy is saying to you.
This is good for me, right?
So, have you forgotten? Broggy is glorious. The moves so fast. The attack so nasty. The enemies, they will tremble before him.
Nice. He's gonna have to work, though. My minions don't slack. Let's roll.
Roof, roof, roof. Yay. Don't do Armageddon. Don't do that to myself. I saw some footage of it. It looked like you were just, like, especially for like a bonus boss, you were just using your strongest attacks and using the strongest healing items over and over again for 20 minutes. Doing like 30,000 damage a hit. But yeah, this is Bowser's best move. It's just you watch the dog, and then it's a parade of kitties.
Ah, sweet satisfaction. Mon cher turtle beats, you will be the friend for life.
Aww. I don't really want you to be the friend for life, sir, but okay. Whatever. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. Okay. No, the dog didn't call Bow. Oh, I guess the dog did. That's right. He was translating. I guess. That's weird to think about, but... You wonder how Mario RPG is as a speedrun game. I have seen it speedrun. I've also seen it speedrun with rules in place where you can't use Mario's super jump at all. So you can't... Because like a lot of speedruns of Mario RPG I've seen are specifically using the super jump a lot to just... like almost exclusively to kill bosses. Because if you can time it well, you can do a lot of damage. But that makes it a little dull in some respects. So, I don't know. I've seen it linked in Japanese. I don't know if there's an English version of it. Where they bar themselves from using stuff like the super jump. The tutorial stuff I was talking about. Well, no, that's... See, the special attack tutorials are optional. Those are the benign ones. The bad ones are... Like, anytime you unlock a move in this game, not a special move, I mean like a field move like this one, usually there's a long tutorial. The one for this spike ball was relatively quick, but some of them take a while. And like there's different mini games you have to do in Bowser's body as well, and they also take a while. Oh, it's the Mario RPG randomizer, so all of the map locations are available for travel, items and bosses are shuffled. The guy got the star egg really early, oh. So, like, is it kind of like the Link to the Past randomizer where can you set different clear conditions or no? Okay, I'm gonna go back down there and resume where I left off. There's some really funny super bosses in that game, but it's brutally hard. Like, is it hard in the sense that it rewards good strategy, or just keep grinding until you're strong enough to beat it? I mean, I do admire and appreciate the fact that somebody has gone and made a Mario RPG ROM hack. It's nice to see that game getting some recognition, you know? Oops. Well, that just undid everything but 6 damage. That's fine. Okay, don't punch the snot bubble, which is obvious in retrospect. Perfect strategy, grinding, and luck are the only way to win. I don't know if I like that as far as an RPG is concerned. I mean, I'm not a patient person. I can get the appeal of, you know, grinding, and I mean, I like Etrian. Well, I wouldn't say Etrian Odyssey is really grindy. I mean, if you wanted to fight, like, the bonus bosses, yeah. But Etrian Odyssey, by virtue of, you know, exploring the dungeon and drawing your own map, I find, as long as you don't run from battles, you get enough experience to fight stuff reasonably well, so I don't think that game is grindy. But games where you're expected to just fight and fight until you're strong enough to continue, like, the original Dragon Quest was like that, I know. I don't necessarily have the patience for. I mean, then again, back in the day when I played old Pokemon games, I was no stranger to grinding, which is weird to think about. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see. I guess the star candy, maybe? Oh, I see, okay. Oh, nice. Watch, I'm never gonna use them. Oh, hey, Avenge! How's it going? Oh, you're just in time to see me fail to punch these things. Oh, okay, well, that's fine then. Finished playing disc golf with a friend. How'd that go? Like outside throwing frisbees at targets, for lack of a better word. Since you wouldn't really throw a frisbee in a hole. Ugh. He's better than you are, but it went fine. Frisbee definitely takes some practice, I think. Please. Please! Ugh, there we go. Cripes, I hate these things. I feel like every time I tried to throw a frisbee, it would always curve to the left. Maybe it was to the right, but point is my frisbee either had a strong fade or a strong draw, to use some golf terminology. I had the same problem when bowling too. The ball would always curve to the side. And I keep thinking, I'm sure I'm throwing it straight, and I'm keeping my arm straight and level, but no. You consider yourself fairly decent, but he sends that thing flying like you wouldn't believe. Uh-oh, this may not end well. No, 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 no! That's okay. We're good. When it comes to throwing a frisbee, it's all in the wrist. I get that intrinsically, but, well, I don't think I've gotten to throw a frisbee since grade school. Which is a little sad to think about, but no one to play with. Kind of ruins the appeal of a lot of outdoor activities when you're stuck doing it by yourself, you know? Might be why one of my favorite outdoor activities is just simply walking or a light jog, just because you can do it by yourself. You haven't gone bowling since you could hold 12 pounds. You wonder how well you do now. That just makes me think of, I don't know, when you're older, you get to use heavier bowling balls. Which obviously is not the case, but 50-pound bowling ball, go! Wonder how much I could lift. I think I can carry a fair amount. I had to bring in a couple bags of, like, water softener salt for my dad. And he was like, just taking one at a time, but I carried them both in. And I think they're both, each one was either 40 pounds or 40 kilograms. I think it was 40 pounds each. Oh, I should absorb. What really sucks is when the disc gets stuck in the evergreens. Oh, yeah, that would not be fun. 40 pounds, there we go. So I can carry at least 80. I mean, not for a really... Yeah, 40 kilograms, I realize, and that's too much. But, I mean, I would be able to carry them for a long distance, but at least from the back of the vehicle up the stairs into the garage and into the house, so I could do that much at least. Okay, so I can't get across there yet. Oh, I think I know what's supposed to be here that you need the little ramp for, but I can't do it yet. Let me see what's across the way and down. Never get me mad. I am far too soft. I would never hurt anybody. Oh, here we go. I am a very gentle person, so I don't think you'd have to worry about my wrath at all. Oh, cool, I got the key. I don't really know how we picked it up. Well, we're in a sphere form. Maybe we just rolled over it and it's got stuck. Is there anything else important in this room that I need, or... Let me just check here. Can't open the map while I'm rolling. No. Just the exit in the bottom left. Counter evidence Splatoon. Oh, well, Splatoon is different. That doesn't count. Perhaps because I am so soft-hearted in real life is why I play stuff like Splatoon so aggressively. And I mean, I prefer short-range weapons, and you have to be aggressive with those. You gotta push your, I was gonna say speed advantage, but not even necessarily wanted that. You know, I say short range. Oh. Okay. In the first game, I used to like the arrow spray, and now I can't use it anymore. I think before I learned to aim in the first game, I liked the arrow spray. But it's long lost its appeal. Which in some ways is a shame, but... No, I'm happy with the ink brush and the Luna Blaster, and you can use most anything, really. I was using the Hydra the other day and having a good time. I don't use the Hydra, I think, or any long-range weapon like intended, though. I get way too close. I don't like camping in, like, a corner and using a long-range weapon like the Hydra or the E-Leader, because I get bored. I need to be in the thick of the action, which you're not really supposed to be with a slow, long-range weapon, but I do it anyway. Heck yes, the ink brush. It's the only weapon you use since you can't aim. It's great, right? And I don't see the ink brush very often. What is consuming these things? What is this Nega Yoshi that is living in Bowser's gullet somewhere? Ah. Yeah, the ink brush is good stuff. I don't see it often, and I get feral, I think, when I see another ink brush user. Like that Casey Green comic with the dog looking at itself in the mirror, going, "Who is this other dog? Who is he?" Oh, a luck charm. Interesting. That's me whenever I see another ink brush user. Tapeworms. It is a Yoob. Maybe it's a Yobby. Have any of you seen Yobby before? If you haven't seen Yobby, try Googling it. Y-O-B-B-Y. It's by an artist named Iguana Mouth. Yobby is good. If you haven't seen Yobby and you're just seeing them for the first time, sorry. Oh. I see. Okay, raises defense. Oh, so that's just... It's a 30% defense booster. Yeah, that makes more sense. Let's take that. Yeah, and this will not help me. What is this? The lucky... I guess with the bros? Oh, increases rate of lucky hits. Interesting. I wonder how significant that is, though. Is that like Yushib? I don't know what that is. What? Please tell me what Yushib is. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Iguana Mouth is great. Fantastic artist. Okay, yeah, I see where I am now. Oops, hang on. Just appear out of nowhere, then mash the shoulder button as a squid. What's your favorite variation of the ink brush to use, Andorra? I like the classic one with splat bombs as a sub-weapon. Splat bombs in general, oops, are my favorite sub-weapon. I love bombs. I am a jerk with them. Aw, dang it. I briefly forgot what that guy was gonna do. I don't mind the other ink brush variants, but especially the one with the ink mine I think is not my favorite because then you have no ranged option. You're solely, oops, support. You've never played 2 and you haven't played 1 in a long time, but you would go back and forth. Well, obviously you gotta play Splatoon 2. You think you see brushes often, but you play chargers. They are the bane of your existence. My favorite time when or times when I play charger, because I'll play chargers now and then, is when Boogie and I inevitably splat each other simultaneously with our chargers. Good stuff. Okay, this just leads back out here. I see. Excuse me. You'd probably enjoy the ink mine ink brush. You like running away. I'm too aggressive for that. I mean, I've had fun using ink mines with kind of a gimmicky build. Maybe I should try it out with that ink brush sometime later. But essentially, I'm just going to punch this thing for experience instead of money. Essentially, you just stack sub-power up. So your ink mines have wide range and their targeting times last for quite a while. So it's especially good when you're running the ink brush because you know, knowing where your opponents are is key when you're playing such a short range weapon. Short range weapon. You don't want to buy Splatoon since it's been out so long, you'll scared you'll be late to the fun. Oh no, I mean, I think the game is... The player base is still thriving. I still play it frequently. Boogie here plays it frequently too. We were playing it just yesterday. Or was it yesterday or Sunday? I don't remember now. Maybe it was... Or Saturday? What is time? Short range weapon. Morri suddenly becomes this Swedish chef. But yes, I still play Splatoon on the regular, so... Let's go in here. Yushiba's glitchy compressed Yoshi. I'll send it on Twitter. Oh, yes, please. I would like to see this presumably cursed Yoshi. Hang on. Okay, I have not been left. Let's go left. 3 is around the corner. That's true, but I mean, I think there's still a player base for the first one, honestly. Which I could see because some of the mechanics... Oh my goodness. Why? Some of the mechanics have, there we go, change between the two. Why do you do this to me? Just blow up in my face, please. Okay, cripes. But yeah, but there's different, like slightly different balances and mechanics, and the weapons, some weapons function a little differently between the first 2 games. So I can, like, I'm sure people still play the first one. But yeah, I mean, 2's still great. 2 still has an active community. And I mean, stuff like, even the Hero Mode and Octo expansion are really good standalone, I think. Especially the Octo expansion, which is more difficult than the Hero Mode, which I found fairly easy, but I've also played a lot of Splatoon, so... Honestly, Splatoon 2's Hero campaign, the final boss, was not nearly, pardon me, as cool or challenging as the first one. It was bad. I like the music of the first one better, though. Okay. I can't have been the only person who struggles to punch these, right? Somebody make me feel better. Are the map selections still bad? You hated that part of the first game where every time you tried it felt like bad maps. Oh, I feel that whenever I'd go to play the first game and it's like, here's Morri Towers for 4 hours. Stage rotations are now every 2 hours instead of every 4 hours. So if the maps are bad, you're not stuck on them. And the stages in rotation are different for turf or between turf, ranked, and league modes. The stages are all different. And if, you know, none of those are your poison, there's salmon runs probably going. Sure. Darn. Next time. Oh, that was sad. No! Morri pressed the correct button challenge. Impossible. Oh well, experience isn't bad. I think the downside is that I was kind of hoping that all maps from the first Splatoon would reappear in Splatoon 2, but unfortunately no. Some are still missing, like Salt Spray Rig, Bluefin Depot, Flounder Heights. What is up here? Oh, it's Peach's bed. Oh. I want to snoop in her stuff. Unfortunately, the worst stage from the first Splatoon has made its way into Splatoon 2, that being Morri Towers. No, I will not take constructive criticism. Morri Towers sucks. I just love it when people with chargers inevitably are camping out on either side of the stage. Ugh. Camp Triggerfish is worse. You know what? Valid. Have a good one with work, or good one, Boogie. Good luck with work is what I should be saying. Can I just drop on this thing's head? Of course it's gonna move. That big bridge isn't in Splatoon, is it? Splatoon 2, is it? No. It isn't. That was another good one. What was it? I can't remember the name of that stage off the top of my head, and it's bugging me now. This thing doesn't just, like, run away infinitely, right? I don't think it does, but I can't remember. Bowser, don't go peeking into other people's rooms. But how else are we gonna find Toadstool's XXX? Don't look at me like that. That's what it was called in Mario RPG. There we go. Yeah, at least Morri Towers looks good. I mean, in theory, I like the concept of it, like a parkade being used as a stage, or parking garage, I guess, is what people in other parts of the world call it, like the multi-tiered building where people park their cars. Here it's called a parkade, but I guess in most other parts of the world, or at least in the States, I think they call it a parking garage. Hearing that bridge stage isn't in it makes you more interested in getting it.
You guys, the door opened! King Bowser! Over here! Here! We're over here!
Well, you guys are already grossly outclassed by Broggy. But I'll save you anyway. Looks good on my resume.
Joy!
Oh, cool. You didn't even cheer King Bowser, King Bowser. What do you guys do? Okay. Drawing with the mouse. Not thrilled. Of course, I'm not sure how well the Broggy move is gonna work with the mouse. We'll find out.
We who are not worthy of the mighty Bowser's personal rescue must honor him. We, the Magikoopa Corps, have attempted to find a suitable way to express our deep gratitude.
Group hug?
And so we hereby present an invigorating and inspiring dance of utter joy and happiness. No, wait, we talked this over, Jerry, remember? We were gonna sing a song of Bowser praise.
Forget it, minions. Let's get a move on.
Just a sec. I thought we'd build a monument to his strength. No, we were gonna make his favorite food.
Quiet! Move it!
Hoorah!
I think it's funnier if you just read that yourself, because I wouldn't be able to do the delivery justice in the time given. Oh, right. Well, we got some dudes. They're grossly outclassed. Have a good one, Endor. Please get some rest. If you ever pick up Splatoon, let me know. I think the last key is here at the bottom there, and you have to use that ramp to fly into it. I don't know if it only, like, shows up now because I've gotten the other two or not. Parkade is Parkade. I'll type it in the chat for those here right now. I hate this keyboard. Parkade is what we call it. Think of it like park in arcade, if you will. The fact they've made a reference to Peach having a personal tool, don't call it that. We don't know what it is. I always thought it was implied to be like her underwear. Is it not here? Where's that darn key? Where is that darn key, Emerald? They made it more obvious in Super Princess Peach. Oh. Look, what Peach does in her own time is her business. Where's that last key then? I don't think I can get here because I'd need to come around from the other side. A parkade is when it looks like you can park, but you can't. Yeah, well, some of them have numbers, like digital displays on the outsides now that tell you how many spots are remaining. But yeah, parkade is just a Canadian thing, not just like a regional here in Alberta thing, right? It's all of Canada. Well, Joanna here can back me up on any peculiar Canadianisms. Although now that I'm trying to think of any, I'm blanking. Pencil crayons, that's another one that gets people. Because we call colored pencils pencil crayons. You were making a pun on facade. Oh. Ketchup chips, that too. Yeah, I can't get through here. Am I missing something? Oh, and Homo Milk. Although I think Homo Milk is more of what you do, an East Coast thing. I don't think we really say Homo Milk here in Alberta very often. This is just the freezer, right? Yeah, this didn't get me anything useful, I don't think. Like, I've heard customers say it to me, you know, like, can I get my latte made with Homo Milk? But I think it's an East Coast thing. Yeah, so I can't get over there. There was a similar block on the other side of there. Maybe I missed something. Can confirm pencil crayons. What are these colored pencils? You don't even have a U. Spelled incorrectly. Oh, this isn't where I need to check out. It's the next room. Parkade is a lot nicer than parking garage, I feel like. Like, the word itself just sounds better somehow. Yeah, there's something else I'm missing in here. It is getting a little late, and I should stop soon, but I don't want to leave off in a place where I'm going to come back on Friday and be like, where the heck am I going? Yeah, I can't get through here, because I can only open this from the other side. Where the heck is the blue key? Oh, I hate that, when I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I checked this freezer already, so I don't think there'd be a point to checking it again. Maybe I missed something else in here? I will find it. I will not be stopped. What is this little... Oh, can I punch my way across here? Let me... Oops, that is not the punch button. Aw, heck. That is punching with my mouth. There we go. Is there nothing here? Nothing? I just wasted my time. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, no. South of the rim where I used the keys. That's where I thought, but it's not there. Because I recall you have to use that device to launch yourself into it to catch it, but I didn't see it there. Maybe I'm just losing my marbles. Some blocks I gotta break. Okay. Then I just missed the blocks. Oops. Hang on a tick. Is it raining? Wow, it's raining here. Sorry, I didn't mean to divert from the stream, but it never rains here. Well, we had some rain and snow on the weekend, actually, which was unusual. Well, I say unusual, but not really. I mean, we've gotten snow in May before here. Nothing new. It's weird because, like, it was so nice the days leading up to the weekend. And, like, the weekend prior was really nice. Oops. Like, I was gonna go for walks early Saturday, Sunday, but it was not just rainy, but, like, high winds, too. It is exciting when it rains. I like the rain. And it never seems to happen. Or, like, it'll rain here, but for 5 minutes, and then it wimps out. It's terrible. I hate it. Okay, where are these blocks I gotta break? That I have just grossly overlooked. I'm in the right spot, right? Yeah. Unless I'm supposed to break blocks in the room north of me, which is possible. And may not have thoroughly explored it. Let me give the sides a once-over quick. Make sure I'm not missing something here. Fawful, you gotta, like, water your plants. This is just sad. Okay. The downside to fluctuating weather is that my sinuses tend to go haywire. We get Chinook winds here, and, I mean, they're nice in the wintertime because they'll warm things up, but they also wreck my sinuses. Wait, right there? The delay makes it tough. Okay, when you say right there, Theta, do you mean this room here? Or the left room that I'm in? Or here? Possibly here. This upper middle room. I'm sure it's staring me in the face, and I apologize. Bottom K. See, I went on that spring, though, and I didn't get anything from it. There was nothing there, so I thought, oh, the key dude isn't here yet. I guess it's faster if I just go around and then punch my way into there. Ugh. The key starts off by the dining table and you chase it there. Like, this room? Where the save block is? It's possible I missed it there. Let me go back up and... Do you mind? Your sinuses go haywire whenever it's slightly moist. Oh, it's the worst, right? It's like an ice pick right between your eyeballs. Oh, the rain is really coming down. It's quite nice. Sadly, my room is in the basement, so I can't really hear it when it rains when I'm trying to sleep. I could, I suppose, if I turned my fan off, but I need white noise to sleep in a room. I need a fan on. Do any of you sleep with socks on? Because I know some people do. And I will respect their decision, but I can't understand it. Oh, it's here. I examined the right side of the dining tables, but not the left. Well, there we go. So with Twitch Prime, you can get a skin for League every 2 weeks or so, huh? I've never played League, but I know the joke that everybody who plays League hates League. You happen to get a $20 skin just now. Whoa. Fans are so good to sleep to. You sleep in socks when it's cold. Oh wait, I didn't actually chase it here, to that spot. See, for me, I don't know, socks make me overheat, and I always wind up kicking them off. Like, even at home, I can't just wear socks. I have to go around with bare feet because I will inevitably, even when it's cold, I'll just kick them off, and then they'll wind up, like, under a table somewhere. You hate League with a passion. Do you play League, though? That's right, I have teddy bear feet. with bean toes. Secret revealed. You will not play League alone anymore. Yeah, I've heard League in particular has probably one of the most toxic communities. Okay, I have to admit, shamefully I was not paying attention when the statue flew off. I just assumed it would go south, but I went to read the chat because I thought, okay, we're good. Maybe it went to the side. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me pay attention for a second, and then I will read the chat. It's not even toxic, honestly, but the matchmaking. It's not up here, right? I don't think so. Oh, yes it is. Come on, man. Please just give it up. Like, when you say the matchmaking, how so? Like, the, team distribution is unbalanced? That kind of thing? I have to go in the freezer now. Ugh. Well, I guess the reason for these freezers become apparent now beyond just place to get items. Hey. Fawful, we can't keep doing this! Ugh. Like, you get some people want to learn new roles and champs, but some things are just common sense and so easy, but people just don't think and ruin the game. I'm gonna think if there is, I don't know if there is an option to relegate, like, especially for people who are just trying to learn, if they can deliberately go to a lobby with other people who might just be wanting to learn. Although, as I say that out loud, I see the inherent flaw in the plan, because I know for a fact there would be people who are very skilled and would go in those lobbies just to make life miserable for other players who are trying to learn. It's not like you can just leave, you have to sit there for 20 minutes, you get penalized for leaving. Oof. 20 to 40 minutes, ugh. Come on. Come on, Bowser. Okay. So we got the keys. I think I should save and call it an evening now. It doesn't feel that late, but I guess because I took such a long nap before stream today that my brain does not believe that it's as late as it is. Where am I going? This is not the most efficient path. Hang on. Well, too late. I'm just gonna keep going this way anyway. But yeah, so I will call it an evening here, now that we have a clear way forward. And then we will resume on Friday. I don't know if we'll beat it on Friday. Maybe. I have a vague recollection of some of the fights left. I think I got like 5 more bosses at least. So we will see. I don't have a lot left. Oh, I guess I do have to punch that to get it. Alright. Only in North America and Korea players can just leave. Interesting. I wonder why that difference is there. I can't say that type of game has ever been interesting to me, but I think it's because, partially because, like, your experience is so reliant on other players knowing their roles and performing well, and at the same time how hostile it is to new players. And I've played online games in the past where, like, even if it's your first time playing, everybody will absolutely gang up on you and bully you relentlessly if you don't know all the mechanics in and out. Even though, like, how could I possibly know all of this stuff? And this was back in the days before wikis or anything, too. Like, maybe there would be a fan site in English. Maybe. I remember there was some online rhythm game I liked called Audition, I think, and I was good at it until I tried some harder stages, which expected you to have a number pad, which I did not have on my laptop, and I wasn't aware at the time. So, like, I was doing really well in all stages, like MVP, and then suddenly, like, haha, Morri Morri is bad at the game, everybody, and it's like, I don't know what, how do. And there are all like these extra moves and whatnot that people expected you to be able to perform, and I had no idea what they were talking about. And, like, nobody would tell you. They would just, either you know or you don't, and you will be ostracized. In Korea, it's better, they believe it's just you're better off doing something else, but North American players think you play until you lose. I wonder if, like, maybe the North American player base general has, like, more of a problem with rage quitting, and so they need harsher penalties. I say that, but I don't know if it's true. Like, if they need that, not fail-safe, they need that system to punish people from just leaving. It's more of an issue if it's just a game, who cares? Yeah, some people I know get really heated when things aren't going their way, and I don't think I would want to play a game where the player base is like that. Like, even in Splatoon, if I'm playing... I like League. Boogie and I will sometimes play League together because, you know, doesn't affect your actual rank at all. So, try wacky weapon combinations, try unusual loadouts, whatever. Doesn't matter. The first Splatoon, though, was rough, because if you wanted to play League with friends, well, not League, there was, if you wanted to play ranked with friends, unless you were, I think, at least A rank, or even A+, your rank would be affected when playing with friends, even if they were, like, C rank, which, was troublesome. You know, again, it's just a game, and you're not about to waste your time in something you can't win. Yeah, that would be frustrating. It's like, you ever have to play a game with like a young cousin or something, and you're told, just let them win. No, I'm not gonna waste my time on this. You know, like throwing the game to this small child who will no doubt throw it in my face and tell everybody, ho ho, I beat my cousin at whatever this game they're supposed to be good at. No, you get good or get out of my face. Oh, you're second youngest in your family. Oh, well, my point still stands. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for stream, everybody. I really appreciate it. Yeah, next time we might beat this game, and then, I don't know. As I mentioned, I have the week off of work next week, so maybe I'll do a bonus stream on Wednesday. We'll see. In the meantime, please stay safe, stay healthy, take care. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.